Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney with your thoughts for Thursday. Today I want us to look at the Old Testament prophet Isaiah. There were a lot of things that Isaiah said that were so important. He was a messianic prophet, which means he told of the coming of the Messiah. But in Isaiah chapter 6, there is a wonderful vision where he saw the Lord high and lifted up on his throne, and his glory filled the temple. As a matter of fact, those three seraphim cried out, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is filled with his glory." And how did Isaiah react whenever he saw these things? Did he say, "How cool, man? I mean, this is amazing. Look, I'm a prophet of the Lord, and he has honored me with his presence here"? No, Isaiah fell down before the Lord, and he said, "Woe is me, for I am undone. I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the Lord of hosts." Others have made such proclamations in the Old Testament. Whenever Gideon was called out by the angel of the Lord, he said, "Alas, I have been able to see the angel of the Lord." Manoah and his wife felt like they would surely die because they were unable to see the Lord. And when Jesus came to Simon Peter in the New Testament, and Simon realized who he was, he said, "Go away from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." Each of these were chosen and used in some miraculous way, but when they realized the presence of the Lord, it was an awesome sight to them. Now, I know through the high priest Jesus in the New Testament, we are called to come boldly before his throne of grace, where we can call out for his mercy, access his presence. But how do we view God today? I'm afraid we are way too casual about the presence of the Lord. He speaks to us in his word, and yet sometimes we neglect it. He calls us to follow him, much like Jesus did his disciples, but I don't see us leaving very much behind in order to follow him. How do we view God today? I'm one of his choice servants. I bought his book. I pray to him from time to time when it's necessary. I really think that we need to see an awesome God that is holy and mighty, and we should humble ourselves before him when we come into God's presence. The next thing that Isaiah said in this passage? "Here am I, Lord, send me." The next time we see a Bible, or maybe we see some of God's creation, or we feel that the Spirit is speaking to us, let's say, "Woe is me, for I'm really undone before God. But Lord, if you can use me in any way in this universe, this world of ours, here am I. Send me."